Yo, what's poppin'? So yeah, we're gonna get right to work today, right? Because I want to share something with y'all. And this is part of the reason why I've made it my own duty to start being a public auditor anytime I'm out about in the street or when I'm out handling business, especially when it has to do with anything that my tax dollars or our tax dollars contributes to paying these individual salaries. So on Mother's Day on Sunday, we were on our way to City Island. For those of you who don't know, I'll explain it. But going into City Island, there's one way in and one way out. And to get there, you got to go over a bridge. Now, the bridge is 3 lanes, right? So you got one coming in, one coming out, and then you have 2 double-sided lines, which means no passing because that is the fire or the emergency vehicle lane. So we all who live in the 5 boroughs or New York City know how City Island is on holidays and special occasions, right? So, again, this was Mother's Day. So it took us about an hour, maybe an hour, 20 minutes once we pulled on to get to the start of the access into City Island. And as, which some may call foolish, but as law-abiding birthright citizens, we obeyed the law. Now, I want you to keep in mind, there were cruisers that were on the bridge that were watching all of this activity. And I want you to see the action. You know what? Let's just watch. This was the first 30 minutes into the hour. 30 to 45 minutes.
Do not let them in. Do not. Están tratando de meterse.
Putting my phone in silent. All right.
You see the double yellow lines on both sides, which means neither the ongoing or coming in lane should be crossing those double yellow lines.
Wait, slow down. Let him go. No, I'm not. Absolutely not.
They're blocking the motherfucking fire only lane, woman.
Now, you know what?
And that's why they're not. Because the cops came up here.
I know, but see, before that, they was all... See that double line?
I know.
They're not supposed to cross the double line. It's on both sides, and all of these motherfuckers, they're pulled in.
NYPD is right there. But these are your tax dollars at work because they're watching this shit go down.
Fucking idiot.
Lo demás se metieron allá adelante y atrás.
Fucking dummy. Sick of these niggas.
Yeah, un montón allá arriba.
Now, let's, Now, let me...
I know, but still.
A little bit of context. This is that hour and 20 minutes. Now we're into City Island. We're now just finished crossing the bridge. And at this point, you see fire lane, double side, right? Now, I want you to watch. And before I get into that, you know what? In the previous video, when she said she wasn't going to let him in, me trying to keep the peace. However, you know what? She was actually 100% correct. So as a man, I got to stand corrected on that one. And I'm saying that because, ladies, when a man sometimes says something, sometimes if it don't make sense, just go with it. But here we go.
Let's see if the cop gonna do anything. Because they in the fire. Let's see, they in the fire only lane. So why they let these motherfuckers do this shit like we ain't wait all fucking day?
They're supposed to turn there. Look,
No,
but none of them are.
But she's standing there. She's
and they
letting
standing
people
right
go.
there.
You know it.
Fucking right.
Tax dollars at work. The NAACP is upset about DEI hires.
So we just letting people cut the line? I've been on in traffic.
Wait, stop. Ask her.
She sees it. She looks at my camera. Now it's go back in.
See, now they want to do it. And see, that's my fucking point. No, because see, that's the problem.
Now, my apologies, Titi. But now, before she saw the camera, And what you didn't hear on camera was the first officer told her, oh, there's nothing I can do. I'm on foot. You got a radio. Y'all use them badges and them pistolas for anything and everything else. But I'm not even going to get into that. But see, they didn't want to do anything, or they couldn't do anything, because as soon as her partner saw that I was recording, it went from I'm on foot to no, get back. But these are our tax dollars at work. But then when we get upset or we say anything, we're wrong. Just like when I go sit in HRA. And
These are your employees, but don't worry about it. I'm going to make sure that all this information gets to the proper place.
That's what you do. My name is Miss Collum. C-O-L-L-U-M. Don't miss it.
Oh, these are your employees, but don't worry about it. I'm going to make sure that all this information gets to the proper place.
That's what you do. My name is Miss Collum. C-O-L-L-U-M. Don't miss it.
Oh, these are your employees, but don't worry about it. I'm going to make sure that all this information gets to the proper place.
That's what you do. My name is Miss Collum. C-O-L-L-U-M. Don't miss it.
Oh, I definitely won't. Thank you so much.
C-O-L-L-U-M. Don't misspell it. It's Miss C-O-L-L-U-M, and don't misspell it. But these are our tax dollars. We complain about everything else, but this is how we get treated. As birthright citizens, by them and by our own. But this is what they got us fighting for. And I'm going to keep talking about this shit and pointing it out until somebody comes in here and cleans this shit the fuck up. Because the NAACP got time to go do daddy's work, just like the Southern Poverty Law Center got time to go do daddy's work. But when we're getting violated by the same people we fighting for, daddy says don't move, and these niggas don't move. And I'm seeing it on every level. I've seen it in the union. And I can show you time and time again who the individuals are that are doing these things. And we know who's funding it all. The NAACP, the Boule, LULAC, APAC. I can go on and on. Southern Poverty Law Center. You know, I can even show you tracing through legacy news media and show you how the first sanctuary city was created. Yes. It's all there. Just follow the paper trail. Mecklenburg, Virginia. Sheriff McFadden was the first one to go against 287G. But anyways, I'm getting off track. But these are our tax dollars at work. And until we start holding these people's feet to the fire and holding them accountable, they're going to continue to play in our faces. I don't know about you, but I've had enough. So anything my tax dollars are going to, whether it's an institution or state or federally funded government, yeah, I'm out with camera and I'm holding them accountable. Because if you got money for illegals, especially after all the shit I've had to fucking deal with NYU, 1199, and HRA, you're going to start taking care of your citizens and act like you following the motherfucking rules that you enforce. Yeah, knock. The fucking game is over. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. Realize. And transparency forces accountability. Y'all keep your eyes to the stars. Keep that head on the swivel. Because we're in a diabolical den of demons, a.k.a. the Viper's Pit. They've literally turned the church into the synagogue of Satan. Stay dangerous out there, cuz it's about to get wicked.